What's going on, guys? So today I want to talk to you about alignment. So this is the new vlog series. It's called Aligned. And alignment comes down to really understanding the pieces that make you who you are. And now this is going to sound a little bit metaphysical, a little bit philosophy based, but I'm going to also tie it into why this is the name of my new series and why it's important to me to talk about alignment. So for me, the last, I would say 6 months have been incredibly transformative, and I've undergone a lot of different changes in my life. When I first moved to Los Angeles, I was in this position where back in New Hampshire, back in New England, I was the fitness coach, I was the bodybuilder, and I could be both because there wasn't really a lot of standards for myself to set in. I was young, I was figuring it out, and I was able to kind of do things as I went. And now being in LA, it's taught me one thing, and it's that I have to be really clear with what I'm trying to put out and clear with who I'm trying to get into my space. And I want to be clear with what I'm trying to represent for myself and for the people I'm trying to reach. And when I moved out to LA, I kind of became unaligned on that. I found myself training at Gold's Gym around all these bodybuilders, and there weren't a lot of fitness coaches, there weren't a lot of people who were in that middle ground, and all of a sudden I found myself seeking, not approval, but seeking community, seeking some sense of belonging, and I found that to be like the piece of bodybuilding that was what I was doing. But I also realized that that wasn't who I wanted to serve. I didn't want to work with bodybuilders. I didn't want to work with people who were just concerned with their physique. I wanted to help people become fit, because that's how you can really start to discover what you want to do with the rest of your life. It's changed my life so profoundly, from being a kid who thought he was going to go get his political science degree and go to law school and be involved in politics, to the entrepreneur and fitness coach that I am today. And fitness has given me so much, and I lost that sense of alignment because I was the bodybuilder, and I never in my life have wanted to be that. And so the last 6 months have been really transformative. And I don't know if transformative is the right word. It might be reformative. It might be conservative, because I've been peeling off those layers that have been stacking up over that time, and it's been amazing, and it's been scary, and there's been a lot of times where felt like I was going through hell, and that's fine. That's empowering, because the hell is what really teaches you the lessons that you need to learn. And for me, the lesson that I needed to learn was that I needed to be true to what I really wanted to put out into this space and into the world. And so now that I have gotten mostly healthy, and so that's another piece of it. I was dealing with some injuries. I lost the ability to really train. By doing so, I kind of started to move away from fitness in general, and it was really difficult. It was really difficult to be able to articulate the message that I wanted to and seek giving the message and content and value that I wanted to, when I couldn't do it myself. Physically couldn't do it myself. And so now that I'm getting back to that place where I do feel strong, I do feel healthy, my shoulder's getting much better, my chest is getting much better, my bicep is still giving me a little bit of trouble, but it's nowhere near where it was. And so with that sense of structure and health and wellness, my goal with this new series is to help you become aligned, and also promote in some ways the things that I believe have helped me. So this is exciting. And to give you a little bit more backstory, a lot of it has to do with psychoanalytical thinking. So if you listen to Carl Jung or Carl Rogers, two people who were psychologists who really were trying to break down what it is that makes us who we are. It came down to understanding that in our core, in our being, there's a sense of what we're supposed to be doing. And a lot of times when we're not aligned, we're not really being truthful to ourselves. We're not really giving the most of ourselves. And you can tell. You can tell. There's a great Jordan Peterson speech that has been one of the bedrocks to my lifting, which is weird to say. But it's been one of the bedrocks to whenever I go to the gym, go to lift. This is something I consistently listen to. And it talks about how he was in this position where he was constantly saying things that he knew to be different than what his truth was. He was talking about things, and when he would say them, he would hear his voice say, "That's not true. That's not what you actually believe. You're just trying to win the argument." I've listened to it a few times, if you couldn't tell. And in that speech, he talked about declaring to himself that he was no longer going to say things that made him feel weak. He was no longer going to lie to himself, and he was going to be as truthful to himself as he could be. And by doing so, he was aligned on his vision. He was aligned on his journey. And in some way, I feel like I was lying to myself. I feel like I was telling myself when I was in prep, like, it's okay, you're going to be able to compete and still have your life coaching and fitness coaching brand. You're still going to be able to reach those people, and you're just going to be, a little bit bigger. And as I started to get more into that sense of where I would see that leading, it was either all in or it wasn't. And I didn't want to be all in on bodybuilding. I wanted to be all in on myself. And that is the greatest freedom that I personally have, is that I can be all in on the things that I believe in. And those things come down to really being able to define what you want and go after it. And that is the sense of alignment that I want to speak about. That is the sense of alignment that I want to give you guys. And that is the intention of this vlog series. So with that, I am going to be documenting an 8-week cut. It's going to be 8 to 12 weeks depending on the timing. So I apologize if it does run a little bit longer. But my goal is to do a photo shoot. My goal is to do a fitness photo shoot to get in the best shape I possibly can be in, and use that as a template to inspire you guys, use that as a template to motivate you and to give you examples of things that you can do to find your own sense of alignment, to piece together the parts of you that you want to be able to promote and give to other people, and to learn how to be a light so that you can shine, so other people can shine too. And so this is the vlog series. I want to know in the comments below, in this video, what do you want to see in this vlog series? What do you want me to see? What do you want to see me cover? What are the things you want to learn about? What would help you? What would give you more value? Is it mindset? Is it morning meditation? Is it rituals? Is it actual fitness content about training and dieting and nutrition? What are those pieces? And that's what I want this all to be about, is you. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this video gave you a little sense of your own alignment, and I hope to see you in the next video. But let's continue to be a light and believe more. I'll see you guys.